Are you guys ready for this section?
Yes.
Oke, cool. Silakan di off cam dulu dan muted biar audionya, videonya lebih terdengar dengan jelas. I'm going to play the audio in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone.
Oh, hi, George. How's it going?
Hi, Martina. It's going well. How about you? How's university life?
Well, it's great. Apart from the studying, of course.
Yeah, me too. What are you studying? I seem to remember that you were going to do art. That was your best subject, wasn't it?
No, not really. I just liked the teacher. He was French and had an amazing accent. My favourite subject was history, but I couldn't see what career that would give me.
Ah, right. So what did you choose?
Well, I found it really difficult to decide. I was really good at science, but I must admit, I never really enjoyed studying it. So, in the end, I decided to opt for English, which was my second favourite subject, and I thought it would be more useful to me than studying anything else. So, that's what I'm doing. How are you finding university?
Well, it's a bit of a challenge, I suppose.
Are you finding it difficult?
Well, some of it. I'm doing mechanical engineering, which is really interesting, but it covers quite a lot of areas, like materials science, machine design, physics, and of course mechanics. And they're all fine, but it's maths that I'm struggling with. It's a lot harder than it was at school.
I can believe it. It all sounds very difficult to me. But then I never was very good at mechanical things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Well, not at the moment. Currently, it's nearly all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
I guess you need to start with that so that you can get a grasp of the concepts and learn a few facts before you start putting it into practice. It must be a lot different to the course that I'm taking.
Yes, but in a few weeks we'll be having a lot more practical experience. In fact, I've got a great assignment this term working on jet engines, which means I'll be going on a few field trips to a nearby airport.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecturers are very knowledgeable, and I learn a lot from them. But we also have a lot of seminars, and I find with so many people expressing their views, it can get quite frustrating. It would be better if we didn't have so many of those.
Yes, it's the same for me.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 27 to 30.
Alright guys, please come back on cam. Putri dapat semua nggak?
No.
Berapa?
I didn't catch the 23 and 24.
No problem. Anissa?
I just get number,
Which number?
just number 23.
Oh. Dan Dimas?
Itu makanya aku mau nanya. Halo, mana? Aku libur, itu libur semua ya?
Hai.
Saya kan libur juga nggak? Libur. Tapi nanti besok dia.
Dimas,
Yes.
which number have you got?
21, 22, 25.
Sisanya nggak dapat. Oke,
Ayo.
no problem, no problem. Yes, kita coba bedah satu-satu ya. 21, 22, I assume semuanya dapat ya. Coba 21, 22 dituliskan jawabannya di chat box. 21 apa, koma 22 apa. Soalnya ini boleh kebalik nggak apa-apa. 21, 22 boleh. Misalnya kunci jawabannya AB, boleh AB atau BA juga boleh.
You will hear two students talking about their university studies. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 26.
Oke. Putri DB, Dimas DB, Anissa CD. Oke, CD adalah French and History. Coba kita dengarkan.
How's
Oh, hi, George. How's it going?
Hi, Martina. It's going well. How about you? How's university life?
Well, it's great. Apart from the studying, of course.
Yeah, me too. What are you studying? I seem to remember that you were going to do art. That was your best subject, wasn't it?
No, not really. I just liked the teacher.
Apa katanya Anissa? Distraktor pertama.
Not really.
Aha.
Kok yang dibilang bukannya kamu suka French ya? Oh, not really. I just like the teacher.
It's not French. He said art. Coba dengarkan lagi ya.
How's it going?
Hi, Martina. It's going well. How about you? How's university life?
Well, it's great. Apart from the studying, of course.
Yeah, me too. What are you studying? I seem to remember that you were going to do art.
Art pertama ya.
Going to do
Yang pertama dimention adalah art. Apakah itu yang paling Martina suka?
That was your best subject, wasn't it?
No, not really.
Halo, halo. Halo,
Udah,
aman?
aman.
Oke, aku bacain ya. Pokoknya intinya dia bilang si cowoknya nanya ke Martina, Anissa, kamu tuh sekarang lagi belajar apa sih? Jurusannya dia tuh nebak-nebak gitu loh. Kamu bukannya dulu tuh mau masuk art ya? Terus kata si Martina apa?
No. Nggak tahu. I don't enjoy.
Iya, like you said, no, not really. I just like the teacher. Nah, terus French itu apa? Listen up.
I just liked the teacher. He was French and had an amazing accent.
Okay. Apa maksudnya? No, not really. I just like the teacher. He was French.
Jadi guru artnya itu ternyata kayak accent
Yeah,
French.
yeah, you're freezing.
Yang freezing.
Haider nggak freeze.
Halo? Tes. Am I audible?
Aman.
Oke. Sorry. Aku ulang lagi. Anissa. Jadi kata si Martina dia bilang no, not really. I just like the teacher. He was French and had got a great accent, amazing accent. Maksudnya apa? Oh my God, come on. This is so bad. Masih nge-freeze ya, guys?
Iya, kadang-kadang.
Oke. Gimana, Nis? Maksudnya gimana?
I am not here clearly because you are freezing when you start to explain.
Oh, wow.
Freezing lagi? Oh ya, oke.
This is so bad. Wait up. I don't know what happens to my Wi-Fi. Oke, tadi aku coba bacakan skripnya ya. Oke, sekarang aman I think. Si cowok tuh nanya kan, kamu tuh sekarang tuh lagi jurusan apa sih? Lagi belajar apa? Terus dia nebak, sok-sok nebak gitu. Bukannya dulu kamu tuh mau ngambil art ya? Terus kata si Martina, no, not really. I just like the teacher. He was French and he got amazing accent. Nah, itu artinya apa?
Eh, no, nggak juga. Kan, apa namanya, aku cuma suka teachernya yang menggunakan bahasa French dengan aksen French yang bagus gitu loh.
Oke, yes. Tapi French itu artinya apa sih? Apakah French itu artinya cuma
Berarti,
bahasa Perancis?
Native French.
Mm-mm. Jadi French
speaker,
Anissa.
speaker teachernya. Gimana?
Jadi French itu bukan cuma artinya bahasa French itu artinya bukan cuma bahasa Perancis, tapi French itu artinya juga orang Perancis.
Hmm. Hmm.
Jadi misalnya kalau aku tanya Anissa, what's your nationality? What's your citizenship?
Indonesian,
Exactly, Indonesian itu artinya bukan cuma
orang Indonesia.
orang Indonesia, tapi juga I speak Indonesian. I speak English and Indonesian.
Hmm.
Jadi artinya juga bisa bahasa Indonesia. Jadi dia bilang, aku tuh nggak suka pelajaran seni loh. Aku nggak suka pelajaran art, aku cuma suka gurunya. Karena gurunya orang Prancis, dan aksennya dia tuh, he got an amazing accent gitu. Jadi, apakah French itu subjek? Come on. Oke, Anissa.
French not subject.
Exactly. So French is not a subject here, right? Konteksnya bukan subjek ya, tapi bisa jadi subjek. Oh my god. I'm done. Halo? Anissa.
Okay.
Oke, jadi ya French di sini konteksnya maksudnya bukan subjek ya, tapi French itu kalau in general bisa jadi subjek. You know what I mean? Tapi di konteks ini dia bukan subjeknya Martina dulu, tapi cuma salah satu gurunya Martina. Oke? Jadi
Thank you.
art bukan, French bukan, jadi apa jawabannya Dimas? Listen up.
My favourite subject was history, but I couldn't see what career that would give me.
Dimas, you there?
Yes.
Okay.
The answer is D.
Yes.
History.
Jelas banget ya dia bilang my favorite subject was history, tapi apa dia bilang?
Lupa. Kalau baca udah dapat jawabannya lupa kadang.
Yeah. Okay. You don't care anymore, right? Yang penting aku dapat jawabannya. Nothing is matter anymore. Okay, dia bilang my favorite subject was history, but I couldn't see what career that would give me.
Oke.
Artinya adalah
karir.
iya. Favorit subjekku adalah sejarah sih.
sejarah karena
Tapi aku nggak bisa melihat.
karir untuk saya ke depannya.
Iya, karir apa yang dia that
Iya.
refers to the history bisa memberikan aku, karir apa yang dia bisa berikan ke aku. Alright. Next, Putri, listen up. Apa synonymsnya? Apa distractorsnya? Oke, apa paraphrasing?
All right. So, what did you choose?
Well, I found it really difficult to decide. I was really good at science, but I must admit, I never really enjoyed studying it.
Apa distraktor selanjutnya?
Science.
Yaitu
But yeah, she is good at science, but she doesn't enjoy it.
exactly. She was really good at science, but she was not enjoying the subject. So science is not the right answer. It's just another distractor. Next, apakah jawaban yang kedua, nomor 22, yang benar?
So, in the end, I decided to opt for English, which was my second favourite subject, and I thought it would be more useful to me than studying anything else.
Jelas banget ya, Putri?
Yes,
English.
English.
Alright, next. Siapa yang dapat nomor 23, silakan ketikkan di chat box. Yang tidak jawab boleh kasih strip. Oke. Rosa nggak dapat. Of course. It just came. Impromptu ya, Ros. Aku play lagi, kamu langsung ketik jawabannya. Kalau you're not busy at the moment. Oke, Anissa dapat mekanik. Remember ya, Anissa, ini kata-kata blank space-nya ada di tengah-tengah. Jadi most likely lowercase semua, kecuali dia proper noun. Kalau sebuah nama profesor misalnya, boleh huruf kapital awalannya. Oke, nggak dapat semua ya? Oke, dengarkan lagi, aku play.
So, that's what I'm doing. How are you finding university?
Well, it's a bit of a challenge, I suppose.
Are you finding it difficult?
Well, some of it. I'm doing mechanical engineering, which is really interesting, but it covers quite a lot of areas, like materials science, machine design, physics, and of course mechanics. And they're all fine.
Oke, tadi disebutin ya, banyak banget area disiplinnya. Material science, machine design, physics, and of course mechanics. Tapi, dia bilang apa, Anissa? But they are all fine. But they're all fine. Berarti yang tadi dimention itu cuma distraktor, karena baik-baik aja. Pertanyaannya adalah, yang difficult. Oke. Setelah ini jawabannya. Listen up.
But it's maths that I'm struggling with. It's a lot harder than it was at school.
Apa? Silakan diketikkan jawabannya. Let's check your spelling. Oke. Oke. Ya, difficult di parafrase menjadi apa, Dimas? Sinonimnya? Putri belum dapat. Oh, Putri udah. Dimas, you there?
Ya,
Oh,
Yes.
dapat nggak tadi? Kata-kata difficult-nya dia ganti apa?
kurang dapat sih. Cuman
Uh,
dapat gitu
no, yeah, it's okay. Lagi-lagi,
jawabannya.
yang penting jawaban ya. Uh, Nggak
Iya,
apa-apa kayak gitu Dimas. Tapi aku nge-push kamu untuk remember the synonyms atau
oke.
analyze the paraphrasing system karena itu bakal beneficial atau advantageous buat kamu di writing dan speaking kamu. Di sini memang di listening sama reading memang kita nggak perlu hatamin semua, nggak perlu pahamin semua. Yang penting tahu jawabannya, dapat nilai tinggi, skor tinggi. Tapi kan nanti minggu depan kita mau masuk ke writing dan speaking. Menurut aku menambah vocabulary itu salah satu cara untuk bisa improve writing dan speaking kita. Salah satunya apa sih sinonimnya difficult tadi Putri katanya di audio atau speakernya?
Kalau nggak salah tuh struggling with ya.
Yes,
Yeah.
struggling. Jadi remember, there are several synonyms for difficult, not easy, hard, difficult itself, and struggling. So we don't say difficult, we say struggling. I'm struggling with. Oke, dan kolokasinya atau prepositionnya harus ketemu with, ya. Itu mutlak, wajib, muakkad. You cannot change that. Alright? Sama halnya dengan I'm interested in, bukan I'm interested with. Oke? Cool. Boleh jawabannya betul semua. Math, tapi math-nya M-nya kecil ya. Putri. Dan boleh pakai S atau tidak, boleh dipanjangin atau tidak, sebenarnya dibolehkan di kunci jawaban, tapi menurut aku sesuaikan aja sama audio atau speaker yang kalian dengar. Oke. Next, number.
Kalau subjek bukannya pakai upper ini ya?
Oke, let's see. Let's see. No, this is not like the name of particular subject in a certain university. Yes, maybe when you're shopping classes at Harvard University, for example, the name of the subject like applied mathematics. Di siakat kita memang mungkin applied mathematics tuh A-nya besar, M-nya besar. Tapi this is a general word. It's a common word and must be in a lower case. Unfortunately.
Okay.
Alright? That's
Yeah.
why kalau
Yeah.
mau capitalize semua, harus capitalize semua. Be consistent. Thank you Putri for adding that up. Kenapa Dimas?
No, I just say yes.
Oke, cool. Next, nomor 24 yang sudah jawab silakan diketikkan jawabannya di chat box. Yang tidak jawab strip aja. Anissa skip. Yang lain? Ada yang dapatkah nomor 24? Dimas juga strip. Putri strip. Rosa juga. Oke, aku play lagi ya. Coba dapetin kira-kira at the moment his course is mainly blah 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 apa. Listen up guys, listen up.
I can believe it. It all sounds very difficult to me. But then I never was very good at mechanical things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Well, not at the moment. Currently, it's nearly all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
Silakan dijawab di chat box kalau yang sudah dapat. Dapat nggak? Anissa dapat nggak? Rosa dapat nggak? Dimas dapat nggak? Putri dapat nggak? Oke. Habit. Oke. Yang lain nggak dapat? Oke, let me repeat. Sampai kalian dapat. Habit going. Oke. Almost. Cari yang paling dekat ya. Listen up. I'm gonna play 100 times. Sampai kalian dapat.
Like materials science, machine design, physics, and of course mechanics. And they're all fine. But it's maths that I'm struggling with. It's a lot harder than it was at school.
I can believe it. It all sounds very difficult to me. But then I never was very good at mechanical things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Well, not at the moment. Currently, it's nearly all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
Dapat nggak? Pair, oke. Yang lain? Dapat Dimas? Anissa? Rosa? Oke, fairly. Oke. Oke, let me just break down sentence per sentence then.
It's a lot harder than it was at school.
I can believe it. It all sounds very difficult to me.
Oke, ini mulai masuk. Tadi sudah mulai ending dari part 23. Sekarang kita udah mau mulai masuk ke 24. Listen up.
But then I never was very good at mechanical things. I suppose it must involve some practical work.
Oke, ini udah mulai masuk. I suppose it must involve some practical work. Practical adalah distraktornya. Apakah ini adalah tebaan si Martina nih sok-sokan nebak gitu. Jadi ini kamu lagi banyak banyak practical work ya. Terus apa kata si cowok?
Well, not at the moment. Currently, it's nearly all theory, so it's a bit heavy going.
Okay, so it's not. Yes, but it's not using as theory. Yes. It's a theory. Jadi nggak practical work. Dia bilang, si George bilang, well, not at the moment. Sekarang nggak lagi practical, mostly. Dia bilang currently. Nah, sinonimnya currently. It's nearly all theory. So jadi theory jawabannya. Terus dia jelasin lagi. So it's a bit heavy going. Jadi heavy going salah, bukan jawabannya, karena heavy going hanya additional description untuk menjelaskan teorinya tuh sangat-sangat berat gitu loh. Heavy itu berat kan. Pembawaannya berat karena it's all about theory. Oke. Hati-hati. Silakan nomor 25 yang sudah jawab bisa dituliskan. He will soon have an assignment which involves a study of what? Anissa, Dimas, dan Putri yang sudah dengar tadi dapat apa? 25. Oke, jet engine. Anissa nggak dapat. Dimas? Engine. Oke. Listen up. Listen up, guys.
Guess you need to start with that so that you can get a grasp of the concepts and learn a few facts before you start putting it into practice. It must be a lot different to the course that I'm taking.
Yes, but in a few weeks we'll be having a lot more practical experience. In fact, I've got a great assignment this term working on jet engines, which means I'll be going on a few field trips to a nearby airport.
Oh, that's great.
Dapat nggak, Ros? He will soon have an assignment which involves a study of blah, blah, blah. Nice, Anissa. Jet engines harus ada S-nya dan harus ada jet-nya. Karena engine is too general. Dimas, dia explicitly menspesifikkan engine jet, ya, mesin jet. Dan harus ada S-nya. Kenapa? Karena artikel a di sini, a study of, artikel a di sini bukan punyanya setelah of, ngerti nggak? Ini object of preposition, and I will not discuss further about object of preposition karena it's too grammarly. Tapi intinya di sini adalah artikelnya study-nya aja. Jadi setelah of itu kalau enggak pakai ya harus uncountable atau plural noun. Jet engines, exactly, jet engines jawabannya. Dan kalau kalian dengarkan, soon-nya itu diparafrase menjadi, aku bacakan ya skripnya. In fact, I've got a great assignment this term working on jet engines. Sebelum itu dia bilang, in a few weeks. In a few weeks adalah beberapa minggu ke depan. Sinonim dari soon. Jadi jawabannya sudah dekat gitu. Alright, thank you so much. Terakhir, sebelum kita pindah habisin section 3, nomor 26 please. Ada yang dapat nggak 26? Anissa tidak dapat. Oke, Putri dapat. Ada jawaban lain selain Putri? Nggak dapat? Oke, sekarang penentunya Rosa. Kunci jawaban di Rosa. Kira-kira apa jawaban nomor 26? Listen up.
It sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecturers are very knowledgeable, and I learn a lot from them. But we also have a lot of seminars, and I find with so many people expressing their views, it can get quite frustrating. It would be better if we didn't have so many of those.
Yes, it's the same for me.
So what's the answer, Rosa? Lectures? Nah, kejebak kan? Maybe. Kenapa jawabannya bukan oke, listen up. Lectures itu apakah oke, memang ada banyak lectures dan ada banyak seminars. Tapi yang mana yang dia mau would like less of them? Oke, listen up one more time.
Start with that so that you can get a grasp of the concepts.
Cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecture a few field trips to a nearby airport.
Oh, that's great. It sounds like you're going to be very busy.
Yes, I'm not sure how I'm going to cope with the work. We have a lot of lectures, and that's fine. The lecturers are very knowledgeable, and I learn a lot from them. But we also have a lot of seminars, and I find with so many people expressing their views, it can get quite frustrating. It would be better if we didn't have so many of those.
Yes, it's the same for me.
Oke, Putri, can you explain? Yeah.
A lot of lectures, but that's okay because it's knowledgeable. But then it also has a lot of seminars, but everyone also feeling apa sih nggak dikurangi gitu.
Dia
Ya gitulah.
Yes, you're right. Dia nggak suka terlalu banyak seminars karena benar kata Rosa juga di message, semakin banyak seminars, semakin banyak orang expressing views dan itu frustrating dia bilang. That's why dia tuh mau it would be better dia bilang kalau lebih sedikit gitu seminarnya. So would like less of them ini adalah clue yang sangat kunci utama ya karena ada distraktor lectures juga yang banyak kuantitinya. Alright, well done guys. Next, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Multiple choices.
Before you hear the rest of the discussion, you have some time to look at questions 27 to 30.
Okay. Alright, can you please analyze number 27, Anissa? Kalau ini
Adjective.
yes, of course. Yang mana
Oh,
keyword?
iya. Keywordnya tuh her university, Martina. Thanks the students. The students at her university.
Yes. Students-nya seperti apa menurut Martina? Ya, apakah sociable? Apa? Sociable itu apa?
Sosialita. Apa berbaur? Suka berbaur.
Ya. I'm so sorry. I'm not laughing at your vocabulary. I'm just you're something else. Anissa, sosialita itu menurut aku lebih ke elite. Elite itu sosialita. Dia apa? Elegante, elite itu sosialita kayak apa? Hedon gitu ya kayaknya. Glamour, yeah, something like that. Tapi sociable is not that adjective, ya, it's not those. Tapi sociable kayak kamu bilang tadi apa definisinya?
Berbaur, suka berbaur.
Suka
Ramah.
Ramah-tamah.
Sosial.
Heidi Ruwes very social gitu. Kak is like alright, ignore Rosa ya. She's such a bitch. Anyway, bravo. Synonyms please, Anissa.
Intelligent. Smart. Rajin ya. Intelligent tuh.
Ya, smart. Ada lagi?
Smart.
Judul film Thailand yang sempat viral.
Nano.
Genius. Bad genius, tapi genius. Intelligent itu genius.
Oh ya, genius. Oh ya.
Clever. Right? Clever. Smart. Right?
Clever. Oh ya, clever.
Ya. Oke. Kalau energetik apa?
Energetic. Full motivated. Full of motivated.
Yes. Full of motivation, motivated, full of spiritful, enthusiastic, right? Semangat banget. Nah, kenapa sih penting untuk mendefinisikan, mencari sinonim? Tapi ini konteksnya nggak usah perlu dicatatin semua ya. Bayangin aja di dalam otak. Karena nanti audionya lagi dan lagi aku bilang bakal nggak mention kata plug seperti ini. Pasti dia cari kata lain. Pasti dia mention synonyms-nya atau definisinya. Okay? What about number 28, Ross? Can you analyze this assignment, this number?
George hoped that his tutor will help him solving the problem.
Exactly.
Gimana sih biasanya?
Keywords, please.
Apa? New words?
Alpha. Keywords untuk yang alpha.
Keywords yang A.
Ya.
Shyness. Yang B, settle. And then yang C, better, subject better. Know his subject better.
Oke, menurut kamu kira-kira apa yang dimaksud dengan settle into university?
Settle into university berarti kayak nemu ritme belajar di university yang dia comfortable with, like know what to do, like have idea, like yeah.
Yes. Where's the canteen? Where's Pak Japan? Where's the library?
Yeah.
Right? What about kenapa dia butuh bantuan tutornya untuk lose his shyness. Kalau ini
Perhaps he was like reluctant to speak and like participate into the discussions and things like that due to the shyness,
Mhm.
which hold back him from showing off like you.
Dan yang ke Charlie, yang ketiga, get to know his subject better. What does it mean?
Maybe he wasn't really understanding the subject, and yeah, he got lost on a certain ideas. That's the reason why he need the help and the hand from the lecturer to know his subject better.
Exactly. The course profile, the objectives of the major, and so on and so forth. Thank you, Ros, for your mind-blowing explanation. Let's continue with number 29, Dimas. You here? Are you still here, Dimas?
Yes, I am here.
29 boleh dianalisa dulu. Kira-kira keywords dari dan atau clues dari pertanyaan adalah
Know,
ya,
assessment.
yes. Oke. Terus masuknya alpha adalah
Topiknya,
Oke. Tema ya. Topik itu bisa.
tema. Oke.
What about Bravo? What does it mean?
Panjangnya,
Oke, panjangnya. Panjang apanya?
asesmennya,
Iya, assignment-nya. Yes.
namanya,
Terus
penugasannya,
aha,
deadline-nya. Deadline itu tenggat waktu.
exactly. Ya, sinonim dari deadline adalah due, okay, prior to,
Yes.
atau before. Thank you, Dimas. What about number 30, Putri?
Yes. Live. The keyword is live. In George, yeah.
Alpha?
Hall of residence.
Apa itu a hall of residence?
Hall itu aula, residence. Aula.
Okay.
I have no idea.
What about Bravo?
Flat is like apartment.
Yes, nice. On his own.
Yeah.
Artinya?
On his own means his money with a flat of him.
Independently. Right?
Yes, independently. Oh yeah.
Ya, single. Mungkin untuk sama dia. Maksudnya without a roommate.
I see.
Right? Charlie?
Yeah. With a host family.
Can you
With
what does
other family.
Mhm.
With other family.
Yes. Tuan rumah, bukan family darah dia, tapi tuan rumah, right?
Yeah.
Yang memang membuka partnership untuk menerima foreign students misalnya. Tapi a hall of residence itu apa bedanya sama a flat on his own? A hall of residence contohnya seperti apa sih maksudnya?
A hall of residence. I don't know.
Have you heard about dormitory?
Yes, dorm. Is it the same?
Yes. Jadi sama banyak teman-temannya, right?
Oh,
So basically a university or a campus itu biasa punya a hall of residence-nya masing-masing biar memudahkan mahasiswa-mahasiswinya jalan kaki dekat ke building-nya mereka. So kita bilangnya asrama, a dorm, tapi juga bisa hall of residence. Alright, please do your best. Ini section part terakhir di section 3. Dan ini masih tergolong pendek-pendek. Oke, jadi I'm expecting that you got all the answers, the questions right. Silakan di muted off cam biar audionya terdengar dengan jelas. Silakan dituliskan nomor 27, 28, 29, 30 di kertasnya masing-masing. Okay. Going on 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I'm going to play the audio in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, everyone. Do your best.
Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
How are the students at your place?
Well, I haven't really met anyone yet. They all seem a bit quiet.
Perhaps they're working hard. They don't appear to be very studious here, but they are very friendly. I must say, I've been doing a lot of sitting around and chatting over the last week or so.
Well, that's good. The only person I've spoken to really is my tutor. He's very approachable and seems to understand how difficult it can be starting university.
It's good to have someone you can talk to, and he may help you meet other students.
Actually, that doesn't bother me. I'm bound to get to know some people sooner or later. It's more a question of finding out what I need to do, where to go, and so on. I hope he can help me with that.
Oh, I would have thought so. Well, we certainly have a lot of work ahead of us. It seems like a long time, doesn't it? Studying for 3 years.
Yes, it does. But I'm sure it'll go quickly. You know, I'm really dreading the first assessment.
Yes. For the course I'm doing, we have to hand our first one in at the end of next month.
Really? So, have you got the topic yet?
No, but we'll get it soon. I'm not sure how much we have to write yet. Not too much, I hope.
I know what you mean. And it's hard to study, especially where I am now.
Oh, where are you living?
I'm living in a hall of residence. I thought that would be a good idea, as there'd be a lot of people around, but I'm finding it a bit noisy. I can see that I'm going to have problems when I really need to get down to some work.
So, I guess you need to be somewhere on your own then.
Yes. Well, I do like to have some people around me, so I'd prefer to live with a family somewhere, in a house not too far from the university.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes, thanks. And good luck to you as well. Oh, I have to dash now. I've another lecture in 10 minutes. Bye for now.
Bye.
That is the end of part 3. You now have half a minute to check your answers to part 3.
Okay, please come back. Everybody on cam, please. Silakan diketikkan jawaban kalian untuk nomor 27. A, B, atau Charlie. Okay. Let's see. Putri, Dimas, Anissa, Alfa. Oke. Coba kita dengarkan lagi.
And seems to understand how difficult it can be starting university.
At your place.
Well, I haven't really met anyone yet. Many people express.
Now listen and answer questions 27 to 30.
how are the students at your place?
Well, I haven't really met anyone yet. They all seem a bit quiet.
Okay, Dimas, are you still here? Dimas? Halo, Dimas? Dimas?
Yes,
Oke,
yes,
aku
yes.
yes, I want your justification why you pick sociable. Yeah, what were the evidence? What are the clues? What are the keywords? What are the synonyms? Okay, listen up.
Perhaps they're working hard. They don't appear to be very studious here, but they are very friendly. I must say, I've been doing a lot of sitting around and chatting over the last week or so.
Well, that's good.
Apa kata kuncinya, Dimas?
They was very friendly.
Yes, friendly ya, friendly paling
Yeah.
jelas banget. Ada lagi sebenarnya dia bilang, I must say I've been doing a lot of sitting around and chatting over the last week also. Jadi sitting around and chatting itu ya bukti dari nyata kalau mereka tuh bersosialisasi. Dan ya betul sekali jawabannya Alpha, sociable. Tapi aku mau tanya deh tadi si Martina bilang perhaps they're working hard. They don't appear to be very studious here. Apa artinya, Anissa? They don't appear to be very studious here. Studious.
Dia nggak, tapi dia nggak belajar bareng di sini. Dia tetap tetap friendly, tapi dia nggak terlalu belajar. Nggak tahu.
Iya. Studious itu dari kata study, verbnya study. Studious itu adalah adjektifnya atau kata sifatnya yang artinya sangat-sangat belajar gitu kan. Suka belajar, sangat-sangat belajar, intelligent, smart, clever, genius. Nah, dia bilang mungkin mereka sangat working hard ya, tapi they don't appear to be very studious here. Tapi mereka nggak terlalu kelihatan sangat ambis itulah istilahnya. Jadi intelijen itu salah. Oke, dan energetic tidak di mention, not given ya, berarti energetic. Yang paling tepat adalah alpha. What about number 28? Silakan diketikkan kalau kalian sudah jawab 28, kalau tidak di strip aja. 28. Thank you Putri, Anissa, Dimas. Nanti Anissa kalau di real test pakai capitalize aja ya kalau A B C D E F G-nya itu. Biar takutnya kalau nggak readable nggak bisa. Kalau if it's not readable, it's gonna be ungraded, unscored. Okay, so be careful. Dimas, Charlie. Oke, kira-kira yang benar Bravo atau Charlie? Rosa masih di sini nggak sih? Ros, are you here? Are you still alive? Rosa. Okay, she's not here, I guess. Oke, then. Dengarkan lagi, Putri, Anissa, Dimas, siapa dari kalian yang mau mengubah jawaban kalian? Apakah tetap stick with Bravo, Putri sama Anissa, atau Dimas yang atau mau ganti kayak Dimas, Charlie? Listen up. Dan tolong sertakan alasannya.
The only person I've spoken to really is my tutor. He's very approachable and seems to understand how difficult it can be starting university.
It's good to have someone you can talk to, and he may help you meet other students.
Actually, that doesn't bother me. I'm bound to get to know some people sooner or later.
Oke, itu tadi barusan lagi bahas apa, Putri?
bahas his tutor.
Oh, malah Putri mau ganti ke A ya?
Ya.
Oke, padahal yang baru ke play itu
Oh, oh my God.
ya.
Bener ya berarti B.
Aku bacain ulang ya.
Iya,
Dengarin. Ini dia mention tentang shyness.
iya, makanya.
Eh, dia bilang Martina tuh kayak nebak gitu loh. It's good to have someone you can talk to. Maksudnya bagus dong kamu punya tutor yang bisa approachable. And he may help you meet other students. Dan mungkin dia bisa bantu kamu untuk ketemu sama teman-temanmu yang lain. Tapi disanggah sama George. Karena George bilang, actually that doesn't bother me. Sebenarnya, berarti that itu apa? Sebenarnya itu nggak terlalu menggangguku. That-nya itu apa maksudnya? Anissa.
Approachable-nya.
No. Oke, Martina bilang gini.
Aha.
He may help you meet other students, kata si cewek. Terus cowok bilang, actually that doesn't bother me.
Oh,
That-nya refers to
They
meet other students.
meet others.
exactly. Jadi meeting new friends,
Mhm.
socializing, or mingling in to new environment itu tuh bukan masalah atau bukan struggle-nya si George. Karena dia bilang, setelah itu dia bilang, I'm bound to get to know some people sooner or later. Dia bilang, aku bakal bisa kok nanti untuk tahu banyak orang sooner or later, dia bilang gitu. Nah, habis ini adalah kunci jawabannya. Berarti Alpha tuh udah eliminated gitu.
Kok malah ganti A sih?
Udah mulai mengantuk ya, Bunda ya. Alright, next. Silakan didengarkan setelah ini.
It's more a question of finding out what I need to do, where to go, and so on. I hope he can help me with that.
Oh,
Oke. Anissa, mau ganti jadi kayak Dimas nggak? Dimas mau ganti ke Anissa nggak? Dimas? Atau
Tetap
tetap ya?
saya kayak
Oke, aku bacain ulang. Si George bilang, bukan masalah meeting other students, tapi dia bilang, it's more a question of finding out what I need to do, where to go, and so on. I hope he can help me with that. Jadi kata kuncinya adalah dia mau belajar tentang what I need to do, where to go, and so on and so forth. Nah, what I need to do sama where to go itu apakah definisi dari Bravo atau Charlie? Kenapa Anissa?
B.
Oke, Putri kenapa? Menurut Putri itu definisi dari settling into university.
Yeah, it's part of to adapt to the environment gitu kan.
Exactly. Jadi Mas, jadi settle into university atau settle down, settle into apalagi itu artinya adapt, adjusting, adapting. Nah, salah satu upaya untuk settle into adalah kita tentang what I need to do sama where to go. Where to go-nya sih. Karena kalau kamu mau Charlie get to know his subject better, ngapain harus tahu where to go di area university? You know what I mean? Kalau Charlie itu terlalu spesifik tentang subjeknya doang.
Oke. I see, yes. Okay.
Jadi nggak ada keywords yang imply bahwa George ini perlu bantuan untuk lebih tahu his subjeknya lebih baik. Coba kita dengarkan audio setelahnya. Apakah ada mention tentang subjek?
Oh, I would have thought so. Well, we certainly have a lot of work ahead of us. It seems like a long time, doesn't it? Studying for 3 years.
Yes, it does. But I'm sure it'll go quickly. You know, I'm really dreading the first assessment.
Yes.
Nah, itu dia bilang, you know, I'm really dreading the first assessment. Kayak ini tuh udah nge-indicate dia tuh udah dapat first assessment, berarti dia sudah tahu subjeknya nggak sih implicitly? Udah tahu majornya apa, udah mulai jadi maba, tapi masih masalah sama settling into aja. Do you have any objections, Dimas, or questions or any curiosities?
No.
Okay,
Yes.
cool.
B is
Accepted
the
ya?
answer. Yes. Good.
Oke. Ya.
Thank you.
Iya, memang banyak sih membersku yang juga BC-nya masih banyak. Sebelumnya membersku banyak yang kebingungan sama B sama C ini karena kayak biasanya sih bakal spesifik sih. Sinonimnya tuh bakal, ini kan definisi ya. Kita harus main logik, main mencocok-cocokkan, ya kan? Jadi memang agak sedikit rancu, tapi menurut aku yang paling jelas ya where to go-nya. Where to go itu kita si George itu mungkin mau tahu kantinnya di mana, library-nya di mana, dan lain-lainnya di mana. Itu adalah salah satu settle into. Oke, nomor 29 silahkan dijawab yang sudah, yang belum di-strip. Chat box, please. Putri Charlie, yang lain, Bravo, Anissa, Dimas strip. Oke. What does Martina know about her first assignment? Putri, the deadline. Oh, berarti Martina sudah tahu deadline-nya. Tapi menurut Anissa, Martina udah tahu length-nya. Oke. Panjang assignment-nya. Sekarang tugasnya Dimas untuk menjudge siapa yang benar. Anissa atau Putri ya. I'm going to play the audio in 3, 2, 1.
For the course I'm doing, we have to hand our first one in at the end of next month.
Really? So, have you got the topic yet?
No, but we'll get it soon. I'm not sure how much we have to write yet. Not too much, I hope.
I know what you mean.
Okay, Dimas. Dimas? Did you catch that?
Yes. I don't get. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. Don't be sorry. Please
Yeah.
do not be sorry
Okay.
if you get lost. Do not be sorry. Okay, just ask me. Please repeat. Hi there. I command you to repeat the audio. Okay.
Okay.
I'm here as your helper. Okay. Listen up. Kira-kira jawabannya apa?
I know what you mean.
It seems like a long time, doesn't it? Studying for 3 years.
Yes, it does. But I'm sure it'll go quickly. You know, I'm really dreading the first assessment.
Yes. For the course I'm doing, we have to hand our first one in at the end of next month.
Really? So, have you got the topic yet?
No, but we'll get it soon. I'm not sure how much we have to write yet. Not too much, I hope.
Dapat nggak, Dimas?
Maybe B. The
Okay.
length.
Anissa? Berarti kamu membenarkan Anissa ya?
Yes.
Anissa merasa benar? Setelah aku ulang 2 kali? Kamu yakin nggak 29 itu Bravo?
Padahal tadi awalnya di-mention sih deadline-nya dia udah tahu itu tuh. Tapi I don't know, I wanna change to be C, but I just stay in B.
Ya, udah di-mention next month ya.
Iya, next month.
Kenapa tetap B? Apa indikator?
Karena next month tuh, tapi kayak nggak ada bilang deadline-nya tuh ini, cuman bilang maybe next month. I don't know. I just stay in B.
Ya, oke, cool. Oke. Aku bacakan dengan cara baca yang pelan-pelan ya. Oke, jadi mereka bilang seperti ini. Setelah si George bawa percakapan tentang first assignment yang dia sangat dreading, sorry ya. Terus Martina bilang, yes. Dia bilang, yes, for the course I'm doing, we have to hand our first one in at the end of next month. Kata Martina, yes, for the course I'm doing, kalau course yang aku lakukan sekarang, we have to hand. Apa we have to hand?
Submit.
Exactly. It means submit, sinonimnya.
Hmm.
Hand our first one. Maksudnya first one itu apa?
First assignment.
Ini dulu.
Exactly, karena assignment sudah di-mention di atas, makanya kita bisa bilang first one. Oke? Karena dia refer to assignment. We have to hand our first one, kami harus submit our first assignment in at the end of next month. Di akhir bulan depan. So this is basically a deadline. Oke.
I see.
Jadi nggak mungkin kamu harus cari kata-kata deadline gitu, nggak perlu. Karena pasti di sinonim. Oke. Topik udah jelas dia bilang no. Really? So have you got the topic yet? No, but we'll get it soon. Artinya belum dapat ya. Belum tahu berarti. Dan Martina bilang lagi, I'm not sure how much we have to write yet.
Oke.
Dia bilang gitu. Not too much, I hope. Semoga nggak banyak-banyak, aku harapannya. I'm not sure how much we have to write yet. Itu artinya the length. Alright? Well done, Anissa and Dimas. Congrats, Putri. Now, number 30, please. Yang sudah jawab, silakan di chat box. Oke, Charlie. Ada yang jawaban beda? Dimas? Oke, Dimas. Aku play lagi. Silakan tentukan jawabanmu. Oke. In 3, 2, 1.
I know what you mean. And it's hard to study, especially where I am now.
Oh, where are you living?
I'm living in a hall of residence. I thought that would be a good idea, as there'd be a lot of people around, but I'm finding it a bit noisy. I can see that I'm going to have problems when I really need to get down to some work.
Oke. Ada yang bisa jelasin nggak? Ini lagi tadi barusan nge-mention yang pilihan apa?
Nge-mention pilihan A sih. Cuman
Tapi
ragu untuk menjawab itu.
ragu. Kenapa ragu?
Soalnya pertanyaannya itu kan George mau tinggal di mana gitu kan. Bukan sedang tinggal di mana.
Exactly. Nice. That's a grammar analysis. That's a good one. Dimas, ya, jadi pertanyaannya tuh George mau tinggal di mana? Future. Ini conditional ya. George would like to live blah blah blah. George kepengennya mau tinggal di mana? Berarti masih sebuah harapan, would like to, atau future, atau conditional seperti itu. Sedangkan Alpha in a hall of residence itu dia bilang I'm currently living in a hall of residence. Dia sekarang tinggal di in a hall of residence yang dia nggak suka. Dia sebutin negatif-negatifnya tadi, noisy, ya kan, susah ngerjain tugas, yada. Makanya Alpha itu eliminated. Berarti tinggal Bravo atau Charlie. Listen up, Dimas.
Oh, I guess you need to be somewhere on your own then.
Yes. Well, I do like to have some people around me, so I'd prefer to live with a family somewhere, in a house not too far from the university.
Well, good luck with that.
Yes, thanks. And
So the answer is
C.
C.
C. C.
oke. Ya dia memang mention Bravo sih. Dimas dia bilang seperti ini. Karena kan dia protes tentang ribut kan, noisy, nggak bisa ngerjain tugasnya karena banyak orang ribut. Nah makanya si Martina tuh nge-assume, oh berarti kamu mau tinggal sendirian. Dia bilang gitu. So I guess you need to be somewhere on your own. Then dia bilang gitu. Martina nanya, yes, dia memang bilang yes sih George. Well, I do like to have some people around me. So I'd prefer to live with a family somewhere in a house not too far from the university. Jadi kata kuncinya adalah a family sama a house. Kalau a flat itu bukan a house. Flat itu like a big building, like an apartment. I know you know apartment, right? It's like a huge building with so many floors. Lantainya banyak, 1 sampai 17 gitu. Itu apartemen, flat. Tapi kalau a house, like a private house, it's only like a single one. Okay? Jadi beda banget. A flat itu tidak sama dengan a house, tidak sama dengan a flat itu sama dengannya apartemen, tapi tidak sama dengan a house. Jadi itu tipping point-nya di situ. Jadi jawaban yang benar adalah Charlie. Oke, kita masih punya kurang lebih 15 menit. Langsung aja kita coba.
You have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Oke. Semoga sempat ya Allah. Ini berarti readingnya take away aja ya guys. Yang penting kalian kenal dulu sama, pasti most likely dari kalian, aku belum nanyain sih mau prefer paper atau computer based test, tapi sangat-sangat advantageous, beneficial buat kalian latihan di portal website yang reading IELTS pretest atau post testnya itu sangat-sangat sama real atau official test. Anyway, ayo kita pakai 12 menit terakhir kita menganalisa dan mengerjakan 31 sampai 40. Oke, coba kita analisa dulu. Aku agak cepat aja ya. Pertama, pastinya ini instruksinya no more than 2 words, right? Berarti jawabannya possible answers-nya hanya bisa 1 word only atau maksimal 2 words. Terus kalian baca di dalam hati, di dalam otak, preparing and giving a presentation. So the talk, this lecture pasti bakal tentang preparing and giving a presentation. Ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 subtema atau subpoinnya ada 5, right? Yang pertama initial thoughts. Langsung kamu baca most important consideration your audience. There are 3 points to bear in mind. Okay. Oh, ada 3 poin. What they need to know. Okay. How blah 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 they will be. Okay. How blah 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 they will be. Okay. How big the audience will be. Oke, yang pertama. Jadi ini bakal di-mention dulu pastinya. Ini 3-nya bakal di-mention 3-3-nya tapi sesuai urutan. Jadi make sure kalian aware sama perpindahan tiap clue-nya ya. Ini 3 points to bear in mind tentang audience. Oke. Langsung ke structure. Start with information that makes the audience blah blah blah. Oke. Start with information that makes the audience blah blah blah. Oke, jadi kalau for your information, grammar hacks, bukan grammar hacks, grammar 101 yang pertama ada 3 kata kerja yang cukup spesial yaitu makes, do, sama let. Jadi make, do, let itu bisa ketemu sama another verb. Kayak You make me skip my class. Kamu membuatku bolos kelasku. Skip itu kan juga verb ya. You let me go. Kamu membiarkan aku pergi. You kalau do. Jadi intinya make, do sama let itu bisa ketemu verb di sini, oke? Tapi kita tetap welcome atau open sama part of speech lainnya. And with blah blah blah. Of course, ini mungkin most likely noun ya. Design. The presentation needs to be blah blah blah. Oke, ini pasti noun atau adjective. Needs to be, I don't know, needs to be, bisa kayak pasti cocok beautiful adjective ya. Atau need to be neat, TD, whatever. Very, oke. Very ini hati-hati bukan beda ya. Very sama very. V-E-R-Y sama V-A-R-Y artinya beda. Kalian bisa cek. Very sini memvariasikan. Kata kerja memvariasikan konten by using a mix of words and blah blah blah. Oke, ada kata-kata and pasti setara. Jawaban 35 harus setara dengan sebelum n, yaitu words. Berarti dia either harus pakai S juga atau uncountable. Next, presenting. Look at the audience, be enthusiastic and energetic. Oke, voice harus memvariasikan speed-nya. Pasti nanti very-nya ini disinonimkan. Oke, ada N lagi, pasti setara lagi nih. Speed sama apa? Speed itu kan uncountable, jadi mungkin di sini uncountable juga. Atau mungkin kalau singular pasti pakai tapi kalau plural nggak pakai tapi pakai SES kalau yang countable. Next, 37, occasionally. Occasionally itu adalah sinonimnya hanya di momen-momen tertentu. At bla 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 untuk greater impact. Oke, berarti mungkin ini noun ya atau adjective noun. Pokoknya maksimal 2 kata. Do not use. Oke, do not ini pasti ketemu sama verb 1 ya. Oh, no. Ini sudah ada verb satunya. Berarti di sini adalah objeknya. Kita nggak boleh pakai apa. Oh, ini istilah. Karena ada contohnya di sini. Appears sama seems ini disebut apa sih? Oke, pasti nanti ini istilah atau terminologi tentang yang contohnya appears sama seems. Itu apa? Terakhir, poin terakhir, questions and interruptions. When asked a question, first of all, you should blah blah blah. Oke, karena ada modal di sini, jadi ini pasti verb 1. Nggak boleh verb 2, nggak boleh verb 3, nggak boleh verb ing. Oke, pasti verb 1. Terakhir, minimize interruptions by blah 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 them. Oke, them ini pasti refer to interruptions. Untuk meminimalisir interupsi, kita harus ngapain? Kita harus blah 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 melakukan menganuin mereka apa gitu. Apa sih? Blah 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 them. Pokoknya intinya them itu interruptions. Jadi what action that we need to do with these interruptions, okay? Dan by itu pasti ketemunya gerund atau verb ing. Nggak mungkin by do them, pasti by doing them. Oke, seperti itu. Tapi ini brainstorming seperti ini, analyzing seperti ini, scanning ini harus benar-benar secepat itu ya. Kayak cuma 1 menit ya, karena punya 30 detik preparation time sama 30 detik sebelumnya yang kita pakai untuk move on, jadi 1 menit doang. Yang aku share di sini adalah versi lambatnya, tapi ini harus ada semua di pikiran kalian. Translating, paraphrasing system kalian, synonyms itu harus semua di pikiran kalian masing-masing. And I know nggak bisa langsung bisa secepat itu, makanya kita harus latihan pelan-pelan kayak gini. Dan it requires more and more practices. Gitu. Alright, 5 menit terakhir, silakan siap-siap, dituliskan nomor 31 sampai 40 di kertas masing-masing. Do your best. Kita bakal koreksi doang nanti, dari 10 ini kalian dapat berapa. Silakan ditulis 31, 32 sampai 40. Disiapin dulu. Dan silakan muted dan off cam. Oke. Sudah siap semuanya? Semoga Rosa juga sudah siap. Ini berlatih section 4 ya, yang menurut kalian kebanyakan orang paling susah. Karena ini akademik. I'm going to play the audio in 3, 2, 1. Good luck, guys. Do your best.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
Hello, everyone. You've all been given an assignment for your sociology course, which will involve giving a presentation to the rest of the group. And so today, I'm going to be giving you a few tips on how to prepare your presentations. This should help you with your current assignment, but a lot of the principles I'll be putting across will be general principles which will, of course, help you with all your future presentations. So, first of all, the most important thing to consider is your audience, and in this instance, your audience are the other students in your group. There are 3 points to bear in mind. Firstly, you need to ask yourself what they need to know. Secondly, it's useful to consider whether they'll be supportive or not. And thirdly, will it be a small group, say 3 or 4, a moderate gathering of 20 or so people, as for your current assignment, or will there be hundreds of people? Having said all that, what I'm about to tell you will apply equally to any audience. So, how do you structure your presentation? Right at the beginning, you should tell them something that forces them to pay attention. This could be something surprising or even shocking, but it needs to be relevant. After that, you need a list of items or topics showing them what you'll be covering, rather like an agenda. And then the main part of the presentation will follow. This main part will be the detailed information you'll be presenting, and could include facts, statistics, personal experiences, etc. After this, you should summarize what you've presented and close with what I call next steps. For this assignment, you could simply point the group to other sociology reference material. In other cases, you may want to suggest some actions that people can take. Now, what about the design of the slides for your laptop? Well, the important thing here is to be consistent. You need to have the same type of font and use the same color and size for the same elements. For example, all headers need to look the same. All bullet points need to be presented in the same way. And don't just stick to words. Bring the presentation to life by adding graphics. These could be in several forms, such as pictures, flowcharts, diagrams, histograms, and so on. And so, let's move on now to presenting. You have your presentation prepared, and you're ready to start. Well, it's important to give a good impression from the start. So take 3 deep breaths, look at the audience, no matter how frightening they may be, and be enthusiastic and energetic. As you go through the presentation, remember to provide some variety in the way you speak. So, for example, you can talk fairly rapidly for information that may be familiar, but then slow down for more unfamiliar sections. And change your tone as you speak. Don't keep it at the same level all the way through. As I mentioned, look at your audience. A good tip is to pick people out and look at them for around 5 seconds. Not looking at the audience gives the impression that you're either not interested in them or terrified of them. Looking too long at one particular person may make them feel rather uncomfortable. There may be points in your presentation that you want your audience to really absorb, and in order to make important points stand out, you may consider adding silence right after these. It will give people time to reflect on what you've just said. Also, you may be presenting complicated ideas or technical details, but try to keep everything as simple as possible. Use simple words and as few as possible. And be clear. If you say something like, "This appears to be," it implies uncertainty. So using weak verbs such as appears, seems, could be, etc., needs to be avoided. I'll just finish off with a few thoughts on questions and interruptions from the audience. You may choose to invite questions from the audience as you go, or ask them to wait until the end. Either way, questions should be encouraged, as it provides you with some feedback on how interested the audience is and how well they're understanding you. When a question is asked, you need to provide an answer that is as accurate as possible. So, initially, my tip is to repeat it. This will ensure you have heard it correctly and will give you a few seconds to gather your thoughts. Interruptions, on the other hand, can be unwelcome, and you may get them for a variety of reasons. It's likely, however, that there's something in your presentation that's unclear or confusing. So my advice is to reduce problems by reading through your presentation beforehand and predicting potential points which could cause interruptions. You may then want to change that part of your presentation, or at least you'll be prepared if someone does interrupt you. Now, do you have any questions?